Hey guys, and welcome back to another Arnie 101 episode. So here we are again, the Haven of Umbar. Of course, it is a Wednesday, so of course I'm playing the Haven of Umbar. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday night or Wednesday or whatever day it is for you guys. And let's see what we can potentially do in this campaign. So we have slowly, unfortunately, we have had to retreat with that force that we did have created. Now, do have a little bit of money, but we can't really recruit anything at this current time. Can we? Oh, we're already recruiting them there. That's fine. Can we recruit anything? Nope. Now, Mithrast is a little bit unhappy, even though it is on growth, which is unfortunate. That's probably because there's, not that many soldiers there. Now, we do have this army that has been beaten off by Dalamoth, but we will in turn, guys, and see what happens. So, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is, of course, number 16 of the Haven of Umbar. And so, hopefully, within the next couple of turns, we'll be able to move towards Dalamoth and take Dalamoth from Dalamoth. Yep, that made so much sense. Well, we're going to take that city. Yeah, and then hopefully we'll be able to hold out in Mithrast as well, and of course annoy Dalamoth and create a bit more of a hassle for them. Now, once these interns are finished, we will keep on moving up with the army, and we'll also move the army that has been beaten off Dalamoth into Mithrast to hold it out there. Now, it may be a couple of turns before we actually get our forces up there, but in the meantime we will of course create another army and slowly start recruiting, and hopefully we'll be able to continue and hopefully deal with Dalamoth and their forces. Now, it feels weird because I'm actually wearing new glasses, which I've got today, and it feels really weird, just the fact that, I know the screen looks a bit weird. I'm not completely blind, I use them for actually driving, but apparently they did tell me to use these while I'm playing games, which does make a little bit of a difference, but I don't know, it's interesting. But yeah, so, anyways, I'll stop. So yeah, I hope you guys have been looking at the Harad campaign as well, which is definitely close to Haven of Umbar, and hopefully you're seeing a bit of a difference between how I play and the Haven of Umbar plays. Haven of Umbar looks like they're a bit more, how do you say, a bit friendlier towards it. Well, they're more passive, they're not as aggressive as I am in this campaign, which I have to admit, quite a lot of factions aren't as aggressive as we are playing these games, and the AI is a bit silly from time to time, but that's alright. But we will continue this and hopefully push more into Dalamoth and hopefully do a bit more damage to them, and hopefully we get a bit more money. Okay, we'll accept him. Now, construction report, that is done, we will get that. Broiler, we'll get one of them. Now, it looks like we are able to slowly start building up our military, which is definitely a good thing. Now, can I recruit any? Yes, we can. Brilliant. So I'll recruit all of them. Now, the question is there anywhere else? Why are you on low? We'll put you on normal. Is there anywhere else that we aren't? We'll go there. Yep. Okay. So that's good. Mithras is unhappy, of course, which is somewhat annoying. Now we will move this army up, and we'll get this group to come down.
March to orders. Ships ready.
And of course we have some more Corsair ships that are being recruited at the moment. Now this army we are moving up with.
Yes, sir. Full sails. Set sail.
I'll bring
Yes,
that
sir.
there,
Ships ready.
and we will
Set sail.
get them to move here. And okay, they're offloaded now. Yep, they're offloaded. Brilliant. Okay, so in
Ships ready.
that case, what we will do is move this
Yes,
naval
sir. Full
force
sail.
down, and we are
We can
slowly
go no
building up
further.
a bit more forces here and there. And what we may do is actually look at how potentially we can change. We can't really recruit anything there.
Ships ready.
Okay, we'll continue
Blocking access to their port.
blockading that port there. Now, there's
Ships
nothing
ready.
really else that we
Your
can
will, my
do,
lord.
to be honest. We'll put
Yes, my
that
lord.
general in there. And we've got all of them that are slowly growing. Now we have Dalam off there. What is Hurrah doing? Are you moving? Okay, so they're moving up a largish force, which is good. But what we will do in the meantime is we'll intern. Yep, we'll intern, guys, and see potentially what else is happening in Middle Earth. So we have seen a little bit of movement from Dalamov, which is fine. That gives them a bit of happiness, so whatever works for them. Now, they have not attacked us at Mithrast, which is good. Now that gives us a bit of time, and them a bit of time, for them to build up their forces, and also, of course, for us to get our forces actually up north. Now, I do want to have a look around the area of Mithrast, due to the fact that it is a settlement where they are trying to bring forces back to try and retake it. But of course we will continue our fight against them and hopefully fight them back if they do attack us. Now also I was thinking about maybe attacking a different place compared to Dalamov. So we may have a look around Dalamov to see if potentially there is a better place for us to attack, and maybe we'll be able to attack them in a place where they're not ready, or basically have no garrison forces. But we will have to wait and see, and of course we'll just have to make sure that we're actually able to take them out. So yeah, I hope that you guys are having a good day, and I hope you guys are enjoying this campaign. I am. This is the first campaign that I've actually done on YouTube, which is quite interesting for myself, due to the fact that this is already part 16 so far, and I don't know how many parts this is going to go to, but it seems like it's still going pretty strong, and we haven't really done much, unfortunately, because we haven't had enough financial strength and financial backing to do anything. But that's alright, we will continue nevertheless, and we will hopefully destroy Dal Amov and Gondor. Alright, so it should be our turn extremely soon. As if dwarves of Khazad-dûm would hurry up. Thank you. Brilliant. Okay, so Northern Athelian attacked. I don't want another general. Gondor has a bit of a navy,
Fool. It's an enemy ship.
which
Ships
does
ready.
create a possible issue for us. Now, it would be far. Okay, we will continue with them,
Ships ready.
and we'll continue with these guys coming back. We'll get these guys into the ships. Now, construction report. So Umbar has constructed that, so we will look and see what else we can do. Stables, armorer, ballista, Corsair Rangers. We'll get that at the current time. We will throw these guys in here, and it looks like that's all we can really recruit at Umbar. Yeah, that's it that we can recruit at Umbar, unfortunately. But nevertheless, we will continue to have a look around and see if we can maybe get another army in another place. We can get a diplomat there, which would not really be helpful. Not at all.
Ships ready.
We'll move the ship up here.
Yes, sir. Full sails.
Gondorian Navy. So that's a faction air there. And they have coastal wardens and archer militia, and of course they will spawn in a whole bunch of troops.
Blocking access to their port.
Del Armoff, however, has only less forces, but this unfortunately is a bit of a pain for me, because they've got these boats, well, the navy, the Gondorian navy coming through slowly. But nevertheless, we will just have to intern and see what potentially can happen. Now it looks like Del Armoff has started moving their troops out, and they will look like they are going to attack us, which is unfortunate. But nevertheless, we will try and hold out and try and stop them from taking Mithras, which hopefully we will be able to do, and maybe fight them back and hopefully take out Del Armoff. But of course, it is a very long campaign this, due to the fact that we are quite a small faction. Del Armoff is a small faction, but their troops are very powerful, and I think financially they get a bit more money than I do, but I guess we will just have to wait and see what happens. Now Gondor, of course, is creating a bit more of an issue for us with their Gondorian navy, but we will have to deal with that when it comes about, and also we will start looking at creating more Corsair ships and ships so that we can take the Gondorian navy out and hopefully stop them from recruiting any more ships, which is it's a bit annoying, the fact that they consistently recruit more ships. Which gives me another idea. What do you guys think? Should we go and actually leave Del Armoff where it is? We can hold on to Mithras at this current time, but we could lead another army to southwestern Gondor, and well, West Gondor, and maybe take out the cities that they have there, and then we could sweep through that area and take a bit more money off Gondor, which will of course help us out financially. So we might actually do that. I've been thinking about that for a while, but of course with us trying to take Del Armoff, that would have been a very good battle, and also the fact that if we took Del Armoff, we would have a place that we would be able to retrain troops and have a base of operations for the Del Armoff campaign. But I don't know if we'll be able to take it. No, I don't want you.
Ships ready.
Well,
Ships ready. I
that
never
is
take orders from you.
brilliant.
That's right, fool. It's an enemy. Ships ready.
Well, I guess we'll
Set
just
sail.
bring them up,
Ships ready.
and we'll see if we win this. Nope, we don't, unfortunately. So we have lost that bit of the navy. Now they are moving their forces to try and hold Del Armoff, which does give us the position that we could potentially move in and attack somewhere else.
Ships ready.
Now we will have to recruit more troops and I think a couple more boats. We can't get one there unfortunately, but we'll have a look and see if we can recruit any more. You get raiders there. Okay, so in that case what we'll do is we won't recruit there, but we will recruit there to deal with that
Ships ready.
area.
Ships ready. Can you not tell, friend
They do
from
have a bit of
foe?
well, one ship
That's
there,
right, fool. It's an enemy ship.
which is alright. We will just have to deal with that now. Construction complete. So we can train Corsair archers there now, which is good. That of course helps a little bit. Haven't recruited really anything else, have we? No, just them. Okay, that is fine. We will just end the turn. So yeah, it has been quite a few end turns, just so that we can move everything around, because unfortunately it does take a bit of time. Now Mithras is unfortunately under siege again.
The enemy has surrounded us. We are besieged.
Or besieged us again, which is kind of the same old thing that's happened consistently for the last how many parts. And we will just hopefully fight them off and push them back, and of course destroy that force. But we will have to wait and see. And I am also wondering if Del Armoff does, if they have actually moved their forces out, or if they are keeping their forces there at this current time. Now there's always a good question of whether you attack in a different area, especially with using ships. And it's kind of the issue that I'm thinking of at the moment. We could actually take settlements that aren't very well defended using the army that we currently have, and maybe we'll be able to take out maybe a Dal Armoff city or a Gondorian city. But I guess we will just have to wait and see what happens. Now Dal Armoff has stopped their current assault going south because we've taken Mithras. They have of course started looking to their own defences because we have attacked Dal Armoff many of times. But of course they are still a significant faction, and we will need to make sure that we do deal with them appropriately. But of course Harad is doing the normal, not doing anything. But we will guess, I guess we'll just have to see if they actually finally do something, which would be helpful. And of course it's Gondor's turn, so hopefully they don't attack our fleet that does have our army in it. That would be quite bad. Nope, they didn't. Brilliant. So that is good. We're able to get that army snuck through, and hopefully we'll be able to create a bit of a issue with that army. Now, I think we will use that army to actually attack Gondor, just because of the fact that financially we're not doing that well, and if we have a couple more places, then we may be able to get a bit more money. So Northern Edhellond lost. Settlement besieged, which we know about. And we'll get a garrison. Whoa, quite expensive garrison quarters. Get a leather tanner there. Now that is besieged. That is. Okay, so I guess that's kind of about it that we can really do. Whoa.
Can you not tell friend from foe? That's right, fool.
So their
It's an
fleet
enemy
is
ship. I'd never
following
take
me.
orders. Ships ready.
I will only address you in back. Come and get me, you coward.
So I think the best thing for
Are you
us to
sure,
do
my lord?
is actually drop
My lord.
off our army.
To battle, lads. Raise our banners.
And then just...
Ships ready.
Are you an admiral? Yes, unfortunately you are. Alright, we will however engage these guys.
We are victorious.
Okay, and
Can you
I'm
not
not going to
tell
even
friend
think about
from
engaging them.
foe?
Instead,
Set
I
sail.
will keep them in that dock there, just so that we do have a kind of a safe area where we can keep them. What are you guys doing? Oh, you guys are attacking. Okay.
My lord.
Well,
By your command.
what we'll
We'll
do
make camp here. My
is we'll
lord.
get all of these guys
Will, my
out
yes.
and
By
see
your
if we can
orders.
help Harad
March to
My scimitar is ready to defend
take
you,
that
my dear
location,
ally.
which would be very, very good for us, and of course the evil side of life. Get that Corsair ship.
Your will, my lord.
Get these guys
As
in
you
the
wish,
boat.
my lord. To the ships.
We will start recruiting soldiers there. And can we recruit any? We did recruit some here. We won't get you at the moment, but
Your
we'll
will,
push you
my
guys
lord.
up to get into the boat.
Boarding. We can go no further today.
And we don't have enough money for really anything else, unfortunately. And we just have raiders there. Now, okay, so unfortunately there's really not much that we can do.
Orders.
We
To
will
glory,
help
a
them
victorious
defend
day.
Mithras there, but we will intern and see if Dalamoth does anything, which I don't think they will. They probably will just wait and or retreat or something along those lines, but that is fine. We will hopefully attack the army in open warfare that has moved out of Dalamoth, and hopefully we'll be able to destroy that army. But of course we will have to wait and see. And that's always the issue. The interns do take a bit of time, but that's alright. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this campaign. I know it slowed down a little bit this episode, just with the fact that we have been defeated from Dalamoth, and we have slowly tried to move our forces up, however, but slowed down a little bit, but we will of course come back with a bit of force and put the pressure on Dalamoth again, which will of course be troublesome for them, but of course we will love it. Of course. I've said of course a hell of a lot. I don't know why, but I will stop saying that now. Shadow of Mirkwood. If you guys haven't seen the other campaigns that I'm doing, I am doing the elves, Harad, sorry, the Galadrium elves, sorry, the Haradrim tribes, the Eastlings of Ruin, and the Shadow of Mordor, and also I am doing a Napoleon Total War campaign, and also a Westeros mod, House Stark, which is the Game of Thrones, if you didn't know. But yeah, you can have a look at that. They are in the description below for the links to that, so you guys can have a look and see if you guys like it or not. But yes, we will continue with this campaign, and I will try and figure out how we're going to deal with the navy that is at hand, unfortunately. They have blockaded the port there, which does create a bit of an issue. Karandros under attack, Lorien under attack. Don't want you. Retrain the boat, and we'll get another one now. And it looks like Harad has stopped besieging them,
By your command. Your will, my lord. Joining forces.
which is somewhat annoying. And we're still recruiting ships there.
To the ships. Your will, my lord. My lord.
We will continue nevertheless to slowly build up our ships. I wonder where we could build up the new. We'll get him now. And
Ships
we are
ready.
recruiting ships here. Yeah, we are. And retraining that ship. Okay. And Umbar has that.
My lord. By your command.
So it looks like their
As you
army has
wish.
pushed up there,
I will
which is
only
fine. Now
address
we do
you
have
in
a
battle,
small
lads.
force there, but we will keep on pushing
erecting a
nevertheless.
watchtower.
And I will put up a watchtower just so that we can actually see what happens. Now, agent detected. It's fine. So we are slowly looking a bit
Ships
better.
ready.
Unfortunately, however,
I'd
we
never
do
take orders
have
from you.
Delamoff's
ready.
navy,
That's right, fool.
which they're slowly
It's an
building up.
enemy ship. I'd never take orders from you.
And I think what we would do,
Orders.
got one place left. Fortunately, they're all
Your will, my lord. My lord.
okay.
Orders.
I guess we will leave them as it
Your will,
is,
my lord.
and we'll keep these
My
troops
lord.
as defenders at the moment.
Orders.
Let's see. Melee attack 11, total defense 12, attack 13, total defense 8, attack 6, total defense 16.
Your will, my lord. My
Do
lord.
I have two groups of them. So what could I potentially
My lord.
wait, do you have any
Orders.
archers? Got two groups of archers, that's it.
Orders.
No, I'll actually
Your
keep
will,
that
my
archer
lord.
group there. But I will send
Orders. Your will,
I will
my
send
lord.
this group up
As you wish.
as well
Urgent be gone.
with this army. And now we will in turn again and see what happens with Dalamov. So they're just being annoying with their spy, of course. And he's dead. That was smooth, Dalamov. That was really smooth. That's alright. It looks like they have got a army now that is... No, they got two armies that are looking like they do want to come down and try and attack us. So we will have to deal with that. However, I have to apologize about the noise. Just moving my chair around because it's a little bit uncomfortable. So they are slowly building up a little bit of a force that it looks like will try and take Baradharn, which is just on the corner of the map, if you guys can see. But we will send Captain Utbar back. I think that's how you say it. I know I butchered the name, guys. We will send him back to try and help that location and hopefully defend it. But it depends on how many troops they have. If they have quite a few troops, we may need to reinforce it with other troops, which may be a little bit of an issue. Because we'll have to send them up from Umbar, which does take a long time, unfortunately. We have this supply issue where we just don't have a good place that we're able to recruit good troops and actually send them up north. We're actually having that issue where we have to transport them, and it does take quite a lot of turns, and Of course, Harad is having the same issue. Gondor, bugger off. Go away. Go away. Councilman. I'm not even going to try and say his name. Councilman. We're just going to call him Councilman. So that's it. Yep. I'm not going to try and say his name. I cannot say that one bit. I'm not even going to try. No, not going to try. Alright, so these Slings of Ruin are taking their sweet time, of course. But yeah, so I hope you guys are kind of enjoying this. I am a bit. That's if we got into a battle.
Come and get me, you
So I got a little bit of a force, and that group looks like they're going to join up with them. We will, however, move these guys back to hold this location. And we do have recruitment. Okay, get married, have fun. Agent detected. Marriage celebrations, which is good. Got a whole bunch of catapults. Now they will spawn in a whole bunch of men.
My lord.
So what we're gonna do is actually attack that city.
Banners!
Yep.
Continuing tomorrow. To glory.
We will attack that city because it's really not defended that well. We'll get some more of them. And let's have a look. So we've got another army in that fleet. Right, we need to get you over into that group as well.
We'll make camp here.
And that's happy-ish. Still can't recruit anything now. Unfortunately, we might have a bit of an issue unless these guys actually are able to get there, which they will in one turn, which will be good. Alright, so I will leave it here, guys. Remember,
Can you not tell
there's two of them, doesn't matter. Anyways, I will leave it here, guys, so I hope you guys have enjoyed part 16 of the Umbar campaign. I know it has been a little bit dragging on because of the fact that we've just had to move our troops around. But nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Remember, leave a like rating, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. So, bye guys.